I actually feel bad for you. I feel sad because being that close, guys, just having 3 wins in the finals, and then not only 3 wins, but you know what might even happen? You might even get close. You might even have a fourth quarter lead. James said, who knows? And you're going to be that close. You're going to be able to taste it, sip it. And then all of a sudden, snatch it. And
okay. So
I don't want to do this to you, son. I love you, man.
Too big, too strong. We really need the crowd behind us. That's why I'm here, to give us that extra boost and get us over the hump.
We're coming back tonight. We're going to tie it up 2-2, go back to Golden State, then 3-2, and then we're going to control the series. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Diego Thompson.
And I am Derrick Thompson. And who are we?
We're the Pick'em Pros, or I should say Pick'em Pro. And, wow, man. I think my original pick of Warriors in 6 is going to be right. So, man, Steph was 0 of 9 from 3, and we still beat you by double digits. How does that work? So I was thinking, is the moment too big for you guys? Like, can you handle it?
The moment is not too big at all. We've shown many times through these NBA playoffs that the Celtics bounce back. Nobody thought the Celtics could go into Milwaukee and win Game 6 on the road, force it to Game 7. See, Game 7, I think you just got to call these guys the Game 7 Celtics. So the moment is not too big. I actually found myself rooting for the Warriors. And again, full disclosure, although you may not know it from my pick, and I've been very invested in my pick, I am a Warriors fan.
And I wouldn't say you're a Warriors fan. I would say you like the Warriors, but you're not a fan. You're not really a fan of any team.
I get paid to be objective.
You don't get paid.
I am objective. I don't get paid. I am objective. One day I am objective, and I picked the Celtics to win the championship. Stick with that, and they've shown me nothing to think otherwise. So I really wanted a Father's Day Game 7, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm sipping my coffee. I'm having a great day here at the TNT headquarters, and everything is wonderful because, I was actually concerned because I thought this was going to end in 6. So, apologies to everybody out there in getting that wrong. I did get that wrong, but I will be correct about the championship. And I'm just happy that I get, Father's Day present, and I get to teach my son about how to pick correctly. And that's it. So again, the only thing I feel bad about is that on that Father's Day, you're going to learn a very hard lesson that father's always right. So that's the part that makes me sad. So I'm a little.
Okay, well, first of all, I beat you in picks in lots of other occasions, so we can bring up the history if you want. But okay, my turn. I'm worried for you guys, man. I'm really worried, man. So you guys, it's really interesting because in the first half, the Warriors were dominating, and then the third quarter, which us Warriors are really usually good at, you guys took it, but then we had to show up in the fourth quarter, which is when everything really turned around. Mm-hmm. In the first 3 quarters, Tatum scored like 22 points, and he was just going off. But then in the fourth quarter, he was tragic Tatum again.
Tragic Tatum.
Tragic Tatum.
Like to bring that up.
is he got 5 points and didn't really contribute a ton. And then that I got to give credit to Andrew Wiggins on that a little bit because he's been defending great the whole playoffs. He defended Luka in the conference finals. He's been defending Tatum in the NBA finals.
Yeah.
So he's been doing a great job. But then I got to go to Jaylen Brown. It's sort of like the Miami series in the fourth quarter where every time he dribbled the ball, Gary Payton or somebody just stole it from him.
Yeah.
So it was on back-to-back possessions. I remember one time it was like his hands were just completely loose. And Marcus Smart cannot score more points in an NBA Finals game than Jaylen Brown. That is not supposed to happen.
No. And like I've been telling you, the player on the Warriors roster that scares me the most, outside of Steph, is Gary Payton second. As a person that picked Boston to win, when he's on the floor, I'm nervous because it's a turnover waiting to happen. The Celtics are already turnover prone, and Gary Payton second in there. The more he plays, the better it is for the Warriors. So he is a problem, and it's really great for the Warriors that he's been able to come back for this series because he's been big as well, and I think he's gonna have to continue to be big in order for you to shock the world and win this championship.
Yeah, we've needed Gary Payton. He's been defending at a really high level and just creating turnovers for us to turn them into easy layups or wide open threes.
Yeah.
So and I gotta give some more credit to Andrew Wiggins, man. He played. Some people say he played the best game of his life. Not points word because he's scored lots more points, but just his defense, his rebounding, and the point just added in. Just he played an amazing game, and he's been playing great all series, and especially these last two games. So game 4, he got 17 points, but he also got 16 rebounds, which is big for us because we're a very undersized team compared to Celtics, who are a pretty big team.
Yeah.
So him getting those 16 rebounds really helped us win that game.
Yep. That allowed
and he's obviously been the second best Warrior, second most consistent Warrior these whole finals. So we credit him.
I completely agree. But with all that said, not concerned at all. Going back to Boston, going back to the TD Garden, and man, it's gonna be rocking. Man, we may start a GoFundMe to get me back there so I can be there to witness it. But it's gonna be an amazing game, amazing environment, and man, you better hope the moment is too big and that you can go on and snatch it in game 6.
I think it is. I think it's too big.
Oh boy, if you don't, you know what comes next.
A game 7 in our house. Okay, that's cool.
Game 7.
I'll be very confident if we have a game 7 in our house.
No, you won't. That's
I'll be very confident.
The Celtics eat game 7 for
I'll
breakfast.
be very confident.
They eat game 7s. It's nothing.
It's very amazing because we beat you by double digits in back-to-back games, and you took over our third quarter, and Steph was 0 of 9 for 3, only got 16 points.
Yep.
And Tatum only had 1 turnover in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how did you guys still lose by double digits? So, and Steph's not going to go 0 of 9 for 3 again.
Doesn't matter.
There's no way he's doing that again. So he's going to go back to Boston. And he's going to go back to Boston, play like he did in game 4, and then bam. We're gonna put those champagne, the T-shirt, the hat. Gonna have to update this hat. But yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need to update that hat. That hat is from a while.
When was the last time you've had a hat? Like 10 years before this.
I'm gonna get an NBA.
I got a championship hat in 14 years.
I am an NBA analyst, so I can't be partial like that. So no, not happening. But speaking of hats, so let's talk about that for a second. I think one of the reasons why this series has extended, but I'm happy it has, because again, I want more games. I want more of this. I want more of this excitement. And I'm so excited that I'm going to have a Father's Day game and Father's Day gift of being correct. So I'm excited about that. But one of the reasons why I think the series is going a little longer is because I went against what I typically do, and I started wearing the Boston Celtics gear, started doing all of that, right? And that's something that I should not do, shouldn't do that, right? So I may have jinxed the Celtics a little bit. I know we talked about that before.
Yes,
I may have jinxed them. But the important thing is when you jinx, you have to reverse it. To reverse the jinx, I have hat here to reverse the jinx. So now that I've got this and I'm sporting this, it's over. It's over for you.
Okay,
now,
so
the reverse jinx is in place, and I think it's a matter of time. I think Game 6 is going to be a huge momentum changer. You're going to be deflated from that because see that's another reason why I actually feel bad for you. I feel sad because being that close, guys, just being again having 3 wins in the finals, and then not only 3 wins, but what might even happen. You might even get close. You might even have a fourth quarter lead. James said, who knows? And you're going to be that close. You're going to be able to taste it, sip it, and then all of a sudden, snatch it.
Okay.
I don't want to do this to you, son. I love you, man. I don't want to do this to you. But you're gonna learn with Pick 'em Pros, we gotta be together, and you just gotta follow my picks. I'm gonna take you where you need to go.
Okay, so you don't
have to learn.
Okay, so you know what brings good luck? The 4-leaf clover. You have the 3-leaf clover. Come on, man. You gotta know your stuff, man. The 4-leaf clover brings good luck, not the 3-leaf quarter. Come on, man.
You don't know about it. You're gonna learn. Look, I say it's a hard lesson.
4-leaf.
You're gonna learn. See, all parents out there, you can identify with this. Sometimes, you just have to let your children live through things and experiences. So sadly, this is gonna hurt me so bad. But sadly, this is just something that you're gonna have to live through, man. But it's okay. It's okay. You're going to be better for it. You're going to be stronger for it. And there's a very good chance Warriors bounce back next year and win the championship. If you can get Wiseman back, we can have a Wiseman sighting, build up a little more. I think you're in good shape for next year. I think you're really in good shape. Yeah.
No, we don't talk about next year, man. We don't talk about next year, man. I'm worried about this year. Year. And Clay, he's getting better every single game. He was good in Game 3, but then in Game 4, he had 18 points, 8 points in the fourth quarter. Last night he had 21 points, 5 threes. So and Game 6 is coming up. Game 6, Clay. Oh man, gotta be worried, man.
Is he Game 6 Clay anymore?
He was Game 6 Clay in the Memphis series, and he was Game 5 Clay in the Dallas series.
I've never heard of Game 5 Clay. I don't know about Game 5 Clay.
We just figured him out. It's Game 5 Clay and Game 6. It's close out Clay, okay? Close out Clay.
You're gonna need a closer. You're gonna need close out Clay. You're gonna need it all. You're gonna need it all. You better get them when they're down. You don't want to give these boys life because
Clay and Steph are just going to go and rain threes.
Game 7. All right. So we're making predictions for the big game on Thursday.
Yes. Okay. I got you.
All right.
Cool. All right. Well, I was thinking that it might go 7, but after seeing how we won Game 5. I think that the Warriors are going to close it out. The Warriors are going to win their 4th championship in 8 years.
Yes, all right.
Thursday night. With all the things that happened in Game 5, yes. I think a lot of them at least are going to turn positives.
There you go.
And Then bam. And we already beat you by double digits.
You did.
What are we gonna do?
So how can they lose?
What are we gonna do?
It's already
What are we gonna do? Steph goes nuclear.
Man, I think you ought to get some apple juice and just start spraying it around your room and celebrating and pour it in your head and just start celebrating now because it looks like it looks like you already won the championship.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. You got your little 3-leaf clover, which brings no luck. Come on, man.
All right. Hey, yes. Beware. You're gonna learn.
Okay, if you brought a 4-leaf clover, I would have been worried.
Okay. All right. Well, I shockingly am picking the Boston Celtics.
Oh, what a shocker.
To win game 6. I will bounce back and take it on back to the Bay for a Father's Day game Sunday night. And oh man, it's gonna be an all-timer. It will rival what game 4 was. I think game 4 was the best game of the series so far. So yeah, game 7 is gonna be the game. I'm excited about that. And man, in closing, we take some responsibility for what's happened here because the Celtics were really on their way. And, one of the things that really turned this series around is that we never should have taken you to a game 4. And now I know why. I know why
we won.
And she was so focused on making that happen. Because, so the year, 2015, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, all those years, we went to see the Warriors on the road. Just your mother and I went to see them. They lost every game, and it was crazy. Like the 73 win season, we saw them in Dallas and they lost. It was crazy. Like who saw them lose that year? We saw them the year 2017 when they won the title. We saw them in OKC. They lost that game. We saw them in Memphis when they won back-to-back. They lost that game, right? We didn't see them win until we took you and Oracle in their last season when they played the Lakers. And we finally saw them win. And then that game 4, again, Celtics are up toward the end of the fourth quarter, got it, and they win. So I think you have been the jinx. You were part of the reason. You turned it around. So kudos to you. But that only lasts so long. So they had that. I think they carried some momentum in game 5. Now it's turned around, and now with this hat, oh man.
Yeah.
It's over.
That little 3-leaf clover is gonna make all the difference.
It's over. It's all about the 3-leaf clover. All right.
Okay.
Hey man, can't wait. We got to wait 2 more days. We got the big game 6. Hey, you will either be celebrating with your correct pick and of course your favorite team in the world winning, or it's gonna be a game 7. And that'll be
in our house. Oh, bet I'll take that.
But regardless, we will be posting again on Friday with our recap from game 6 and getting ready for game 7.
No, man, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be nothing else to talk about. It's gonna be over.
All right, man. Well, hey, it's been fun. It's been real. Thanks for joining me live from your bedroom. I'm joining from TNT offices. We'll catch everybody next time on Friday after game 6. Enjoy the NBA finals and enjoy sports. Pick 'em pros. Out.
It's the Warriors. Yeah.
7. Celtics 7.